Hi, welcome back to Live from Exponential 2022. We're here at the Alterian booth. We keep talking to our partners, and we are back to talking with one of our drone manufacturing partners. And this time it's Avi. So welcome, Max. You're part of the business development team of AV, right?
Correct. So I'm a business developer at AV, part of the commercial team, and we produce drones, fetal drones for the European
Yeah, and
market.
it's actually so nice to have you here because you were one of the really early partners that partnered up with us, even pre-Skynote. I mean, we
Yeah.
collaborated even before Skynote was on the market.
Yeah.
That was with the second generation of your era, the VTOL aircraft. Now you announced the third generation of the aircraft. So tell us a little bit about the era, about the history of it, and about the newest version.
Yeah, so AV exists for around 5 years, and we had a first generation aircraft that we used for different applications. And we now focus mainly on medical deliveries.
Right.
And also different applications more with the same fetal aircraft, but then with a camera on board. And yeah, we collaborate now as well in integrating the Skynote in the Era 3. And the Era 3 has a bit of a bigger range and better performance in terms of weather conditions that it can fly in, that kind of stuff.
And one thing that really caught my attention when I saw the announcement of the third generation is you didn't just talk about the drone, you were also talking about this drone network.
Right.
So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so as you see in the conference as well, there are many different things that you can think of when you use drone. And we are focusing on creating a drone network for our partners. So we are a technology partner for partners that want to use drone networks. This means that we not only have an AV Era, but also a docking station, and also a camera on board or another kind of payload. And it also integrates with the UTM services that we provide. And so there are a lot of things that you can think of before you use a drone. So drone network has also the docking station integrated with it.
Right. Okay, and we mentioned it's generation number 3, so there was the second and the first generation, obviously. Collaboration with us started like with the second generation. So what made you choose us as your partner? Because the vehicle was in the market already. So.
Of course, yeah, we have looked at alternatives as well, of course, at that point. But at that point in time, we really wanted to partner up with someone who had professional experience with professional applications. And we saw that in you. And at the same time, right now, we see a lot of benefits from being part of the Alterian network.
Right.
There's, of course, some kind of network effect going on where a lot of different players try to integrate with Alterian. For example, we spoke with another AI partner that is able to integrate with the Skynote, making our drone also more valuable in that sense. So that's the benefit that we get from it. And at the same time, we focus a lot on safety. That's our top priority. And of course, with Alterian, we can give a lot of feedback to you as an early partner and work on a lot of topics together. So that really helps.
It's a collaboration, right? It's not just like a supplier relationship. It's much more than that.
Yeah, it's much more. Yeah.
If we take a step back from looking at the product, if you look a little bit at the wider industry, your customers, but also what you experience here, what are the trends that you're observing?
Yeah, many different things are going on, but especially now we are past the first stage of showing that our technology is capable of flying long distances. It really gets into commercial viable operations. I see someone passing through our talk. That's not a problem, sir. So what we are talking about is mainly about applying the drone in the right way, using the data in the right way. So that's also part of a bigger ecosystem of data analysis and also integrating with facilities that you work with. So on the medical delivery side, for example, we also really have to integrate with hospitals. And so a docking station becomes more than just something where you land. It's also something where you have to integrate with the pharmacy that is in the hospital. So that kind of integration with the end user, that's really coming up. That's what we have been working on in the past years, but that's really coming to fruition. At the same time, with operations that are ongoing, there's also a public acceptance topic that we really try to address with our product. And so there's a lot of different things you can think of when it's about public acceptance.
Yes.
But I think more and more people in the industry also get aware of this topic.
Yeah, absolutely.
The importance of it. Yeah.
Now, if we take a closer look at AV, at your company, your products, what can we expect? Is there anything you can tell us about the coming months that we can like expect coming from you? Any like teasers that you can give us?
Yeah, for sure. Well, we are getting more and more into operations. So we are not an operator; we are a manufacturer. But our partners will more and more fly frequently, instead of the common proof of concept that you have seen in the past. Moreover, you will see different kinds of applications of our drone, and a further integration with our docking station. So those things really happen at the same time. You will also see our drone fly in more weather conditions than we normally would fly in. So we fly with rain, with high winds, especially the Netherlands, where we are from. Weather
Perfect
conditions
testing conditions,
yeah,
right?
can be quite extreme. But we will also try to fly in more colder conditions or warmer conditions. And there we really get into a new phase where our drone is operational. And that's what you can expect in the coming months as well, to see more and more with our clients.
Exciting. So I'm very much looking forward to hearing that news.
Yeah.
And I'm very excited to continue the collaboration and to see about the third generation. So you just told me that you're going to ship pretty soon, right? The announcement was just like a couple of weeks ago, and now you're going to.
So we launched in December, but we shipped the first one pretty soon. We have production slots ongoing, filled for the year. So we are looking for other partners that can work with us on these kind of cool applications for our drones. But we really look for professional nationwide partners, and we have been working with some for a few years. So they are really ready to get going with multiple drones at the same time, and get to. We have talks, of course, with the EASA about and the local CAAs about airspace segregation and that kind of stuff. But we will really get into operational and economical, viable applications rather soon.
Okay,
so and I look forward to do that together with Aterian.
Absolutely. So we are looking forward to hearing more news. That was my conversation with Max from the business development team of AV. Max, thanks so much for joining us here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And we'll be back in a couple of minutes with our next live segment here from AUSA Exponential 2022, and we'll see you later.